Good morning to all. We'll start the session. So, in the last session, we are in the topic of mainly data types. What is mean by data type? The type of information that is stored under a variable. Now, in that we discussed two things. One is primitive, another one is non-primitive. In the last session, we discussed the primitive data types. What are those? Generally, it is categorized into two types. One is numbers, second one is Boolean numbers. So, under numbers, we have three types: int, integer numbers, real numbers, and then complex numbers. These are the three different data types to store numbers. The next one is boolean, bool, boolean. Okay, these are the data types. Under numbers, integers are represented by using either decimal, binary, octal, or hexadecimal number. Boolean in the sense it has only two values, true, false. So these are the things that we have discussed in the last session. That means internally some parts are there. For example, to convert any base into binary, we completed the bin method. Anything into hexadecimal, hex method. Any base into octal, oct method. These are the some methods. So these are the some basic data types. Along with we also cover the topic of comments. What is mean by comment? The statements that are written only for user understanding. The statements are not executed. Comments are not executed. So two types of comments. First one is hash. This specifies single line comment. Any line that is followed by hash symbol that is treated as a comment. Now, second one is multi-line comment. So, triple quotations, either triple single quotation or triple double quotation. This is called multi-line comment. Okay. Now, these are the things that we had covered in the last session. Very, very basic things. Now, in this session, we will move to the most important thing, the non-primitive data types. So, what are these? String, list, tuple, dictionary, and set. These are the five things. In this today's session, we will discuss each and everything briefly, not in depth. Why? If you want in depth means you need another topics also. Just know how to create, how to access simple definitions and creation only. I will discuss in the today's session. Okay. Okay. Move on. Follow carefully. My first topic is string. My first topic is string. What is a string? String is simply a sequence of characters. String is a sequence of characters or a collection of characters that are placed within quotation. String is a sequence of characters that are placed within quotations, that is called a string. Here quotation means as usual. You can use either single quotation or double quotation or triple quotation. First, what is the way? How do we create a string? For example, S1 is equal to, obviously, how do we create a variable? A is equal to 5. This is the variable name which consists of a value 5. Similarly, S1 is equal to, within single quotation, I written some statement, welcome to Python. Clear my point? Now a string S1 is created. A string S1 is created with this value, welcome to Python. Or you create S2 is equal to second string, suppose good morning. within double quotations also possible. Compulsory once you create a string means it needs to assign some variable that is my string. S1 within double quotation you are created the string. S2 means within double quotations, within single quotation you can take any type of quotation. First I will explain these two, later I will move to triple quotation. Now, now follow carefully. S1 is equal to compulsory left side we have a variable otherwise where the value is stored. So welcome to Python quotation close. See this one. Now the string is created successfully. String is created successfully. S1. See this one. The string welcome to Python created. If you want to check the type of S1. So with what is the data type? The data type name is str. The data type name is str. See this one. Now S1 is of type str means S1 is a string. Clear? Now S2 is equal to I create one more string within double quotation. Suppose welcome to Java. Just for example, this is my another string. Welcome to Java in double quotation. Now print S2. Simply what is answer? Welcome to Java. Generally in the answer they are using only single quotation. But remember, if you are using like this, print of S2, the quotations are not displayed in the output. If you are using print statement, the quotations are not displayed. Anyway, whether you are using a print statement or without print statement, we are created a string type of S2. Okay. Now, first point is completed. What is my first point? Creation of a string by using single quotation and by using double quotations. Okay. I will extend this point. For example, I want to create a string S3. Up to now, here I created a string in a single line. Here also created a string in single line. And everyone must and should remember there is no difference between single and double. You can use any type of quotation. There is no even 0.0% difference between single and double quotation. At any situation, at any point of time, you can use single quotation or double quotation, not a problem. But the thing you need to remember is if you open with a single quotation, must and should be closed with a single quotation. That means opening and closing are same, but you can take anything. Now, welcome to. Now, right now, my intention is I want to create a string in more than one line, not a single line. I want to create a string in more than one line. So, press enter. See this one immediately we are getting error. It is not allowed to type also. Immediately we are getting error. What is error? Incomplete input. Understand? Here the error is displayed at quotation. That means we missed the quotation. That means what is my third one? Triple quotations. Triple quotations in the sense if you want to create a string in more than one line, create a string in more than one line, you can use triple quotations. One, two, three. This is multiple lines. One, two, three. Remember either single triple quotation or double triple quotation. Immediately everybody have confusion. Sir, previously you said that that is common. Yes, that is common. When the left side variable is not there. If there is row variable, just to open and close, then this is a comment. Suppose if you assign it to this one means that is a string. I think you clear? Now create one more string. S3 is equal to 1, 2, 3. Welcome. I am press enter. Press enter. See this one? It does not give any error. 2. Press enter Python, press enter program like this 1, 2, 3, close. Close. See this one? That means if you want to create a string in multiple lines, if you want to create a string in multiple lines, see this one, single string is created by using triple quotations, either triple single quotations or triple double quotations. Now, okay, everyone clear? First step. The first step is my creation is completed. How to I create a string. Now, second step is access. For everyone, we discussed only these 2 points. Only these 2 points. So, second one is access. What is mean by access? For example, one string S is created. S is equal to welcome, etc. Suppose welcome to one string S is created. Welcome to. Now understand. So what is a string? String is simply a sequence of characters within the memory. Sequence of in the sense in the order within the memory also. All those letters of the string are stored in sequential fashion according to the concept of index. Remember the term index, specify the positions. Index is also called as positions. So now assume if this is the memory, within the memory how they are stored W, E, L, C and so on. This is at zero position, first position, second, third, four, five, six. I think you got it. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Space is also counted. 7, 8, 9. So here I have a string S. I have a string S. The length of the string is 10 characters. The length is 10. 10 in the sense the total of 10 characters are available within the memory. How they are stored? They are stored from 0 to 10 minus 1, that is 0 to 9. In this way, the string is stored inside the memory. Okay. Now, what is accessing? Such string is stored successfully. Right now, I want letter M. How do you extract the letter M? For example, I want letter C. How to extract? Now you got my point. If you want to extract a particular character from the string, now we are using the index. How? How? The syntax is very simple. The string name, that is from which string you want to extract, followed by square bracket. Within this one, write the index close. Now, what is our example? S of 2, like this. S of 2. What is the meaning? We are extracting the character at second position from the string S. So, what is the answer? L is the answer. L is the answer. Move to this one. So I have a string S is equal to welcome to Python. For example, S1 of 2. See this one? At the second position, what is available? This is 0 position. 1, 2. At the second position, L is available. L is available. Suppose S1 of some 16. So total length is 17. If you want, you can check the length. You have one function len of s1. Anyway, we will discuss the functions later. Just len of s1 means the length of s1. The length of s1 is 17. Obviously, this is stored at 0th position. 1, 2, 3, and so on. N is stored at 16 position. Now clear. My first point is completed. What is the first point in that? We are accessing a single character by using the concept of index. Right now, the same concept is available C, C++, Java, Python. In everyone, the same concept is available. The indexes in the forward direction. Yes or no? We have the indexes in the forward direction. In Python, we have an additional property. That means we can use the negative index also. Up to now, what are those? These are the positive indexes. If you want, you can use the concept of negative indexing. Now, negative indexing in the sense backward direction. Now, here the elements are stored in the reverse direction. Suppose this one stored at position -1, -2, -3, 4, 5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. Like this also you can store. For example, see the example S1 of -1. What is the -1? If the index is a negative index, we are moving in the reverse direction. We are moving in the reverse direction. So N is the answer. Sir, positive means I generally consider 0 in the positive. So it is not possible to place 0 in the negative also. Yes or no? If both are 0, if it is starting and ending, it is difficult to extract. See, S1 of -1 is equal to N. S1 of -17. The last character W. I think you clear the point. What are the things you discussed right now? How to create a string. There are three ways to create a string, but the simple thing is a sequence of characters that are enclosed within quotation. That is called a string. Okay. Once the string is created, next to what we are doing, we are accessing the characters from the string. We are accessing the characters from the string. How do I access the character? By using index. Now again 2 points. The index is a positive index or negative index. Positive index in the sense we are moving in the left to right, that is forward direction. Negative index in the sense reverse, that is from last position to starting position. Like this, a string is created. Now you know what is a string. Now, main important point is string is immutable. Remember the point. String is immutable. What is mean by immutable? Once we create a string, it is not possible to modify. Once we create a string, it is not possible to modify. Anyway, just I will give you one example. We will discuss briefly, right? Discuss in detail later. Now, S1 of 0, for example, what is the letter 0? For example, A is equal to 3, general assumption, B is equal to 4, now A is equal to 5. Now, is the value of A is updated or not updated? Updated, yes or no? Similarly, S1 of 0 means I have a character W. Now, S1 of 0 is equal to some K. That is at zeroth position. I want to assign the variable k. Simply it gives an error. Item assignment is not supported. str object does not support item assignment. Type error. So in the string this is not possible. This concept is called immutable. So immutable, just you know the definition, clear. Once we create, it is not possible. Now, my second one is list. List is collection of elements. List is collection of elements that are placed within square bracket. List is some collection of elements that are placed in square bracket. All the elements are separated by comma. The collection of elements that are placed within the square bracket are separated by comma. Now create a list. Some L1 is equal to square, open the square bracket, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like this, one list is created. Clear the point? You can take some set of elements in square bracket. List is created. Now we will check whether it is true or wrong. L1 is equal to open the bracket 11, 12, 13, 14. See this one, print L1, list is created. Type of L1, list is the type. See this one, what is the type? List is the type. Okay. Simply I created a list. Now, what are the positions? Like string, here the elements are also stored according to the indexes. The elements are also stored according to the indexes. That means the first element is stored at 0 position, first position, second one, third one. So, how can we access L1 of 2? What is the answer? Directly the answer is 13. And if you have negative indexes -1, -2, -3, -4. For example, L1 of -3, what is the answer? 12. So, in a string, how the elements are stored according to sequence, that is indexes. In the list also, the elements are stored according to the indexes. Now anyway, one list is created, L1 of 0. What is the answer? 11. Starting from 0. Suppose L1 of 2. So 13, L1 of 2, 0, 1, 2. Now L1 of 5, the question is the fifth index is available or not available? So this is 0 position, first position, second position, third position only. That is from 0 to 3 only. But you are trying to access an element that is not available. So L1 of 5 simply it gives an error. Yes or no? What is the error? Index error. The index is out of range. My range is from 0 to 3. My range is from 0 to 3. If you want to access from more than 3, we are getting index error. The list index out of range. Clear the point? Now we can access negative indexing also like this. L1 of -1. Press enter. The answer is 14. Okay, clear? Right now, you know how to create a list. Simply, you can place some collection of elements within square brackets. The elements within square bracket separated by comma, that is a list. Similar to string, we can access elements from the list by using index. It is a positive index or negative index. Now, I will give you one more example. Create another list. Here, observe 11, 12, 13, 14. Here I am reading the string with only integers. No. The important point you need to know is list is collection of elements of any data type. Remember my points. List is simply collection of elements of heterogeneous, that means elements of different data types. And these the elements are duplicated. Yes, we can place duplicate elements in the list, and the elements must be ordered. Ordered in the sense the elements are stored according to the indexes. According to the indexes. Suppose see this one, L2 is equal to 11, 15, 13, 12, 16, 11, 13. There is no need to place in the ascending order. Yes or no? This is just one example. Here, see this one. Here I am placing elements. Here the main important thing you need to remember is they are not sorted. At the same time, duplicates are allowed. See this one. Duplicates are allowed. If you want, you can check LEN, length of L2. What is the length of L2? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 elements are there. Now L2 of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose L2 of 5. What is the answer? At fifth position, I have a value 11. This 11 is displayed. Okay. Now, what is my point? The elements in the list may be duplicated, no problem. What is another point? Another point is list can store elements of different data types. Elements of different data types. Now create one list. What are the data types? Just now you know, we know integer. For example, 23, one integer number. You know floating. Suppose 24.6, one floating number. Just your understanding, write down all the types. What you know up to now. Up to now, what you know? Integer, floating. I know some complex number also. Complex number and Boolean. Yes, we know the Boolean also. Along with we also know string. We can place string also. We can place string also. Again, you can place one list also. One, two, three. One list also is possible. Now you understand. You can create a list of any data type. Now the question is how many number of elements? Everyone remember the elements are separated by comma. Then only this is treated as a element. This is the first element, comma. Second, this is one element 3, element number 4, and this entire thing is called a single element. Remember, between comma, this entire thing is called a single element 5. Now this entire thing is also a single element. That means a list can store the string, a list can store the tuple, a list can store the list also. How many number of elements? Len of L3. See this one, total 6 elements. So 23 is available at 0 position. Position number 1, position that is index 2, index 3, index 4, index 5. For example, L3 of 5. L3 of 5. What is the answer? F to fifth position. I have this entire element is at fifth position. This entire element is at fifth position. That is the answer. See, 1, 2, 3. Suppose L3 of 4, L3 of 5. 5 is 1, 2, 3. Right now 4. Hello, this is a single string. That is also called a single element. That is also called a single element. Sir, how to extract only letter E or only letter 2? Anyway, we will discuss that thing in the later. Right now, you understand? List is collection of elements that are placed within square bracket. Now, the points you need to remember is the elements in the list may be duplicated. If even though it was duplicated, it must be ordered. What is the term ordered? The ordered in the sense whether it is a string or list, ordered means they are stored in the sequence according to the indexes. The elements are stored according to indexes. Okay, heterogeneous different data types is also available. We can take positive index or negative index. Positive index in the sense forward direction, negative in the sense backward direction. Now finally list is mutable. Up to now we discussed, we know one term. What is the term? Immutable. Immutable means once we create a string, it is not possible to modify. Yes or no? We tried that one. So within the string S1 at 0th position, initially W is there, but I want to change the W into some another letter K. It gives an error. Similarly, mutable. Now move to list. list is mutable. What is mean by mutable? Reverse. After creation also, it is possible to modify. Yes or no? Here it is not possible. Now mutable in the sense it is possible to modify. We will check. Now L1. I have one list L1. L1 of 0. Yes, I know 11. Now L1 of 0 is equal to 20. Remember, you can change the element at any position. Not only 0 position, you can change the element at any position. Now check L1 is updated or not updated. See, without any error, at 0th position, 11 is replaced with 20. At 0th position, 11 is replaced with 20. Here, whatever the index you are using, at that particular index, the value is replaced. Now, I think you clear the difference between mutable and immutable. Mutable and immutable. Okay. Now, list is completed. Anyway, I already said I explained 2 points. What are the 2 points? How to create, how to access. So creation is completed and access is also completed. Next one is tuple. Next one is tuple. So it is almost similar to list. It is almost similar to list. Here, tuple is also the collection of elements that are placed within parentheses. This is the must point, the difference between tuple and list. In the tuple, we are using square bracket. Sorry, in the list, we are using square bracket, but in the tuple we are using parentheses. But in the tuple we are using parentheses. Now remaining procedure is same. Create a tuple T1. Tuple is equal to open and close. Here like square bracket, suppose 15, 11, 13, 12, 17, like this a tuple is created successfully. Type of T1, see tuple. Now T1 of 0, I think remaining procedure is completely same. So at 0th position we have a value 15. At 0th position, we have a value 15. See this one. Okay. And length of T1. LEN. Length of T1. So the total of 5 elements. Suppose T1 of -5. So what is -5? Here this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, 15. So similar to list. What is the difference? The first difference is the elements are placed in parentheses. It is the difference? No. Why the top? Why the tuple? So already one list is there, sir. What is the difference between square bracket and parenthesis? See this one. What is a list? 1 second, please. What is a list? The list is square bracket. The important thing is list is mutable, tuple is immutable. I think you got the difference. Suppose you need a structure that is similar to list. For example, in my program, I need a structure that is simply my concept is to place some set of elements. I need to store some set of elements. Then what you have two choices are there. One choice is you can place the elements in the list or you can place the elements in the tuple, but which one you need to prefer depending upon your logic. Suppose if I want immutable, that is no need to modify after creation, go to tuple. Even if you want to modify, go to list. That is the difference. T1 of 0 is equal to some 20. I want to update the character, that is the element at 0th position. See this one, it gives error. Type error, tuple object does not support item assignment like string. Like string, tuple object does not support item assignment. Now you understand the point? Now you understand? So string is completed. Eh, Now what we completed? String, list, tuple. Remember, here string and tuple, these two are immutable and list is mutable. List is mutable. I think everyone clear. Now move to the fourth one. Move to the fourth one. The fourth one is dictionary. This is a completely different to previous one. I think everyone clear? String, list, tuple. There the elements are stored according to the indexes. Elements are stored according to the indexes. Yes or no? Indexes. Now we can access the elements or we can access the values by using the indexes. Yes, we can access the value by you can access the value by using the index. Coming to dictionary, here the elements are stored in pairwise. Pair. What is mean by pair? Pair means two terms. Yes or no? Here up to now, how I store the elements? Suppose 1 comma 2 comma 3. Element in the sense single term. But in the dictionary, each and every element is represented as a pair. A pair consists of two parts. What is how to write? The first part is called key colon value. Now this entire thing is called a single element. This entire thing is called a single element. Clear? Now if you want to create a dictionary with multiple elements, how to create? Simply the elements are separated by comma. Everything is same. The elements are separated by comma. But only the thing you need to remember is the elements are attached with the key. Anyway, I will give one example. You will get the complete idea. Suppose D is a dictionary. Now, where the elements are stored? Inside flower brackets. Remember, inside flower brackets. Open the flower bracket. For example, 1 colon red. Now, 5 colon blue. 3 colon some green. And some 4 colon yellow. Now understand, right now I am creating a dictionary. So the elements of the dictionary must to be in flower brackets. Okay, must to be in flower bracket. And obviously whether it is a list or a tuple or a dictionary or my next topic set, the elements are separated by comma. Now this is my first element, comma, second element, comma, third element, comma, fourth element. Right now I have a dictionary with four elements, but how they are stored? According to this syntax. Here one is called key colon red is value. Key value. Key value. Here this is key and value. Key are not only integers. I think you got my point. Key are not only integer. Key may be a string also. But list is not allowed. Key is either integer or a string also. Now, so everyone know how to create a dictionary. First, I will show you creation. D is equal to open and close. List means square bracket, tuple means parenthesis, and dictionary means flower brackets. One colon, some color red, comma. Suppose 5, you can take anything. So not 1543, you can take anything. 5 colon, some blue, comma, some 3 colon, some orange, comma. Suppose 4 colon, some pink. Okay, see this one. Like this, one dictionary is created with how many elements? Four elements. Immediately, what is your function? Type of D. It is a dictionary. So the shortcut is the data type name is DICT dictionary. DICT only. DICT is the data type. Okay. So creation is completed. Immediately after creation, what is my point? Access elements of a dictionary. How do we access? Remember, the dictionary is not ordered. What is mean by not ordered? Not ordered in the sense they are not stored according to the indexes. Remember, in the dictionary, there is no concept of index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. That is not available in the dictionary. Obviously, how can we access the elements value? So how do we access the value? Up to know whether it is a string, list, tuple. Here I am accessing the values by using index. In the dictionary, you can access the values by using keys. That is the reason. See this one. Here I am using the keys in any order. So that is the thing. Now remaining procedure is same. What is the procedure? Dictionary name within square bracket. Instead of index, you are writing the key. Instead of index, you are writing the key. D of 5. It produces the value blue. It produces the value blue. Clear? Now D of 4. 4 is the key. What is the answer? The value is pink. Clear? Now, in this way, we can access the elements of the dictionary by using keys. Okay. First question, within the string, for example, I create a string welcome. Duplicates allowed or not allowed? Yes. A string consists of duplicates, a list consists of duplicate, a tuple also consists of duplicates. I think you know that one. Here the important thing is, so the values are duplicated. Is the index is duplicated? No. Why? If the index is duplicated, that is, this is my intention. For example, 11, 12, 13, 14, 11. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Suppose if these indexes are duplicated, here also 0. Now L of 0, what is the answer? 11 is the answer or 14 is the answer? I think you got it. In any situation, the values may be duplicated, but the indexes are not duplicated. Why? Why in the sense, if we duplicate the index, it is not possible to access the element. Similarly, in the dictionary also, the values are duplicated. The values are duplicated, yes or no? But the keys are not duplicated. Clear the point? Why keys? Why keys are not duplicated? If keys are duplicated means it is not possible to access. Suppose check this one. Create one more dictionary D1, 1 colon red. Fine. 2 colon blue. Now 3 colon some red only. Fine, see this one, there is no problem. Up to now, here not quotation, sorry, colon. See this one, red is on up here. red is appear, no problem. You can create a dictionary. You can create a dictionary with duplicate values. Any situation, values are duplicated. See this one, no problem. But right now, I want to duplicate key. Check this one, comma, 2 colon yellow. Now understand, the key 2 is repeated. Press enter. Okay. Any error? No error. But I said error. See this one. That is the important point. Why means in the list, this is the reason only dictionary is preferable. What is the reason? In the list to tuple string, what happened? That simply they are accessing according to the indexes. But if you are dictionary, if you are trying to create a duplicate key, no problem. Simply this is removed automatically. Whatever the latest one is available. See this one. The latest one is available. I think you got the point. So in the dictionary. Now, final point. What is the point? So, you know how to create the dictionary. Finally, accessing is also completed. We can access based on the keys, not the value. Now, dictionary is also mutable. Mutable in the sense it is possible to change the values anywhere. Indexes are not possible to change, keys are not possible to change. It is possible to change the values. Once we create a dictionary, suppose here I have one dictionary, D is there. Now D of 5 is equal to something. That means simply at key 5, the value is updated to ping. At key 5, the value is updated to ping. See this one? Now print the dictionary. Updated or not? Now dictionary is mutable or immutable? Simply dictionary is mutable. And one important point is, suppose I have one list L1. Now I think you know that one. 0, 1, 2, 3 only. For example, I want to access any number after 3. Only 0 to 3 is available. Other after 3, if you want to access anything, it gives an error. Index error. Whether it is a string or a list or a tuple, it must be accessed within the range only, within the range only. But coming to dictionary, it is not a problem. Suppose D of some 7 is not available. If 7 is not available, it gives an error. Yes or no? 7 is not available, it gives an error. Now, what is a 7? 7 is the key or index? 7 is the key. So, it gives key error. It gives key error. Okay? Okay. Right now, you understand. If my index is not available, it returns index error. If my key is not available, it returns key error. Now, again move back to the list. L of some 6 is not available. So L of 6 is equal to some 20. So I want to insert a character 20 at 6th position. It is also not possible. Even 6, ignore 6, 0, 1, 2, 3. Right now, write the next one, 4. Once a list is completed, directly it is not possible to add on. See, it gives an error. Sorry, L1. L1 of 4 is equal to 20. It is also given error. Index error. List assignment. Index out of range. That means from 0 to 3 only accepted. But coming to dictionary, here the dictionary is created. 6 is available, not available. You can write this one. So if the key is not available, directly you are writing key with a value, automatically that is updated. Finally, what is my point? So I created one list I created one list. The indexes are from 0 to 3. If I want to access or I want to add any character after 3, any let number after 3, it gives an error, index error. But coming to dictionary, here what is the thing? Suppose if the key 6 is already available, if the key 6 is already available, simply it update the value. If already available, it update the value with blue. Suppose if the key 6 is not available, simply it forms a pair. If the key is available, it update the value. If the key is not available, simply it forms a pair. 6 is the key, blue is the value. 6 is the key, blue is the value, like this. Okay, this is dictionary. Finally, the last one is set. Set. Now set is also collection of elements that are placed in within flower brackets. Immediately you have one confusion, sir. Within flower brackets we are placing dictionary elements, but set also flower brackets. Then how they are differentiate? No problem. How the elements of set are stored? S is equal to 11, comma 12, comma 13, 17, 14, like this. The elements of the set are stored. If the elements are stored in pairwise, that is called dictionary. If single elements, that is called a set. Right now, most of the members have confusion. Sir, what are all these topics? Anyway, move on. Once we move on to the topic by topic, you will get the complete idea. So these are the different types of informations that are going to use in our problems. That is the concept. Now, I am creating a set is equal to 11, 13, 12, 14. Now see this one. One set S is created. What is type of S? SET set. Clear. Last point. How do we access the elements of set? It is not possible to access. Why? It is not possible to access. Whether it is a string, list, or tuple, we can access based on index. If it is a dictionary, we can access based on the keys. But if it is a set, it is not possible to access. Why? Why in the sense, before this one, I repeatedly used one word, duplicate. What is duplicate? So same thing is repeated more than one time. In the string, duplicate values are allowed. Yes. In the list, allowed. In the tuple, allowed. In the dictionary, duplicate values are allowed. That is, duplicate values are allowed. And once the duplicate values are allowed means there is no problem. But coming to the dictionary, coming to the set, set does not allow duplicates. Set does not allow duplicates. Suppose S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 1, 2. It does not give any error. What is the output? According to my intention, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a total of 9 elements. I have a total of 9 elements. But whenever a set is created, answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only. I think you got the point. Set automatically removes the duplicate elements automatically. Now, my intention is 0 to 8, but automatically removes. So, sir, I have total 8 elements. I want to access S of 7. Right now, this is my set. Where is 7? And the positions also modified. For example, this is at position number 5 initially. Right now 0, 1, 2, 3, the position is also updated. You got my point? Once the duplicates are removed, in the sense the positions also modified. That is the concept. Now S is equal to series 1, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 5, 3, 2, 6. So here I created a set. Now yes, press enter. See this one. Is the duplicates are deleted or not deleted? Deleted? Automatically, you no need to do anything. The duplicates are automatically removed from the set. Now, finally, if the duplicates are removed means it is not possible to access. Yes or no? If it is not possible to access an element, it is not possible to update. If you know the position, then only it is possible to update. For example, s of 0 is equal to 12. That means we are updating the value at 0th position. But here there is no position. So it is not possible to update. That is, the elements once created, it is not possible to update. Immutable. The elements of the set are immutable. We have some additional point out there. We will discuss later. Now I think everyone clear what is a string, list, tuple, dictionary, set. Again it is said simply just to brief idea only. Creation and then accessing only. Creation and accessing, not in detail. Once we learn some basic topics, after that again I move on to the same and in string, list, etc. Discuss same topics. Okay. That is the end of today's session. Any doubts you can ask me.